Yeah, I'm tripping. I'm really tripping. Anyway, what's up? What's up? It's me. It's me, your girl, Labora Lee. Listen, I put the wrong intro clip in. That is crazy. Today is Wet Wednesday, not Media Monday. Um, Media Monday, we did that already. We moving past that. I'm telling y'all, I almost didn't do this podcast tonight because I'm a little drained. But my manager got in my butt and was like, "You got to get to work." So I'm here. I actually want to thank him. Thank you, manager, because I really was not feeling. I wasn't feeling it today. I really wasn't. Um, but we have a few things to talk about. Um, it's raining. It's storming. It's crazy outside. But we want to play this little clip real quick, and then we'll get started talking about the shenanigans. Well, it's not shenanigans. It's gonna help. It's definitely gonna help. So hold on, listen to this. My bad. That's my jam, y'all. I like that song. But anyway, so that song is by a young lady named Crystal. Um, we talked a little bit about her on Saturday. If you check the podcast, when we spoke to Mr. James Funk Carter, shout out to him. He provides he provided the theme music for this podcast, and we getting a remix, yay! So I appreciate him so much for that. Today, well, as you know, on Wet Wednesday, we try to take it a little notch up into another level, another plane. With Wet Wednesdays, my idea for Wet Wednesday was that we have a conversation about adult behavior. We have a conversation about adult behavior. We have a conversation about, you know, the human thing that we do. So we're gonna talk a little bit about sex, and I try to give y'all not just the do this in this position, do this in that position type of situation. I really try to give y'all some real insight, some educational features to the conversation as well. So we're gonna get into it. Tonight's theme is beneficial and kinky. Well, kinky and beneficial. That's the title of the show. But first, let's talk about the beneficial side of things when it comes to sex. I'm an adamant believer that your sex life should be popping. I don't care how old I get. Like I want popping in sex life. I want us to be old and still getting it in, locking the kids out so they can't just come through when they feel like coming through and just getting it popping. That's what I expect. You feel me? Well, that's what I hope for. You never know how life is set up. But I want to always have a sex life. So let's talk about the ideal frequency for having sex. Now, there was a study that was created in, I want to say like 2010. They haven't updated the data on it yet, but I'll just give you the statistics that they gave when they did this little survey. So, the average sexual frequency for the average adult is 54 times per year, but once per week. Adults in their 20s around 80 times per year. Adults in their 60s around 20 times per year. I think I'm doing good because um I have it more than once a week. And again, I'm 42, but I have it more than once a week, so I think I'm doing good. I mean, with the same person. I'm just going out and giving it out to anytime to get hurt. Um, you just can't be living that lifestyle. Be safe. It, wear condoms. Get one partner and stick with them. You feel me? Don't be out here living that crazy life. Let me tell you, I used to live a wild life back in the day. I used to do some things. I'm glad that I have the companion that we can have these conversations and nobody's bothered. But I had a young dumb phase in my life, and although it was some fun times during the young and dumb phase, a lot of stupid shit came along with that shit too. So just be careful out here. So, psychological benefits to sex. Sex can boost your self-esteem. You ever been with no, I don't know. I always feel extra sexy during sex, after sex, before sex, and it really depends on who your partner is. But yeah, it can help boost your self-esteem a little bit, and especially if you're getting it on the right. But sex can boost self-esteem and reduce feelings of insecurity, leading to a more positive perception of oneself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can boost your little ego a little bit. I get real cocky. Well, sometimes. Sometimes I turn into a little girl, but whatever. Um, you you get a higher rate of happiness. Basically, you get higher rates of happiness. So, according to a study in 2015 conducted in China, more consensual sex and better quality sex increases the happiness. I concur. I concur. More bonding. The brain chemicals are released during sex, including endorphins, which decrease you being irritated. I'll just say it like that. It also decreases the feeling of depression, and I could see that happen. Um, Another hormone, oxytocin, they call it the hug drug. It's in your body, it's your brain's natural drug. Increases in nipple stimulation and other sexual activities. Oxytocin helps foster a sense of calmness and contentment. It also relieves stress. I know you guys have heard that over time and time and time and time again, that sex is a stress reliever. Um, I will say this. Let me say this one thing and we'll give this one last fact, and then I'll get to my shenanigans. It also improves sleep quality. Now you should know that because after a good ass round of some, oh man, you should ready to go to bed. You don't got nothing else to talk about. That's how you know it's good. That's how you know it's real good. You just fall out like, listen, I can't even. That's some good sex. But what I was gonna say about the stress relief thing, how many times have you heard people say, like, you know what I mean, they gotta get that monkey off their back or some stupid shit like that? Because stress, when you have sex, it I haven't really been stressed in a long time. I get more stressed. Yeah, I do get stressed when I don't have it. I'm not gonna lie. I be stressed out. Like, just give it to me already. Just give it to me already. I want it now, but whatever. So there's some physical. That was the mental benefits of having sex. Let's get into the physical. It's better physical fitness. It's a better way to stay in shape. Yeah. Um, you got to think of all the muscles that you're working, having sex, the things that you're doing. Um, I also say good tip, and I gotta remember to keep that in my head when I'm about to have sex is the stretching. Stretching is good, but yeah, a definitely it's definitely a great way to stay in shape. Don't be out here having sex with no any old body. Get a solid one and stick with them. Um, it enhances your brain functions. Now I'll explain. Um, Preliminary studies on rats found that more frequent intercourse was correlated with better cognitive function, and their growth of new brain cells. Similar benefits have since been observed in human studies. In 2018, a study over 6,000 adults linked frequent sex with better memory performance in adults ages 50 and over. Let me tell you, I ain't made it to 50 yet. I ain't far from there, but I can only hope that I'm still getting it so I can always remember shit. I like the idea that. It improves your immune functions. Being more sexually active has positive effects on immune function. Regular sex may even lower your likelihood of getting the cold or flu. Hmm. I haven't really been sick lately, so I mean, I didn't really get sick. None of the one. Yeah, maybe. Lower pain levels, endorphins. Those endorphins, people, may promote weight loss because you're burning calories, of course. Positive cardiac effects. The blood vessels are pumping, and it's improving your heart rate. And then there's some actual extra benefits that come to it. It boosts your libido, increases vagina lubrication. You feel me? You getting it on a regular, she stay wet. Give it to her on a regular, and she'll stay wet. That's all. So that's that. Now for gents, there are some hazards. Um, it was once believed that, well, nah, I'm not gonna fuck y'all. Y'all just gotta be careful out here. Um, of course, if you have a loving relationship, there's always gonna be some benefits to keeping up the sex life, keeping it spicy. And speaking of keeping it spicy, we moving in that next. But there are always some benefits to just making sure that y'all make time for each other. Um, you become closer to one another. Um, it's just a fun. You want to keep it fun and spicy. You don't want to just be having a boring ass sex life. You come in and do the same shit all the time. Nothing changes. Nothing is different. Nobody has time for that. So we're going to take a brief break, um, and then we'll move forward with the rest of what we need to talk about. I'm gonna share. I think I'll play this. We're gonna get back to it though. Trust me.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Labora Lee, a.k.a. K. It's me, and I am the host of Ambitiously the Podcast. I need y'all to tune in every Monday night at 9:30 for Media Monday, where we discuss trending topics. And you can tune in every Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. for Wet Wednesdays, where the adults come to play. Find us on our Facebook page or our YouTube page, Ambitiously the Podcast. And if you can't watch either one, you can download us on all streaming sites.
We're gonna get into some a little bit more of the racier side of things. And we just talked about all the reasons why you should increase your sex life, the benefits, all the good shit that come along with it. Now let me tell you how to do that. Don't be afraid to get kinky with your partner. Kinky sex can be really beneficial, surprisingly enough, right? Um, there was a study, right, in 2013, and it found that both dominant and submissive practitioners, which BDSM. If you don't know what that is, we're going to talk about that. Um, less were less neurotic, more extroverted, more open to new experiences, and more conscious. Um, and less rejection sensitive. All right, so that was in, but I say that was in 2013. There's more studies, trust me. Um, but let's talk about BDSM because people have a common misconception, which is submission. Um, it's it's bondage, it's submission, and it's masochism. It's a lot of things, but the one thing that you should know about BDSM is that it takes a very strong as um, trust you have to engage in that type of activity with somebody. You have to have a really seriously, like, y'all have to have a discussion and y'all have to have an understanding. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of rock with that a little bit, but before I would ever let anybody into that, and you could ask my spouse if you wanted to. Like, a serious discussion has to happen about it going down. You feel me? Like, it got to be some understanding. Um, so if you're gonna indulge in that, the first thing I would say is you don't need any fancy ass equipment or nothing like that. No, my God, don't go buy shit. But really, all you need is simple shit. Um, you need imagination. You really need imagination. You don't gotta go buy no blindfolds. You might have something that works just as good. You feel me? Same thing with handcuffs. You don't really have to run out and buy handcuffs. You could just use something else that's just as good. But if you want those things, then by all means go get it. You feel me? A scarf could be a restraint. You might have. I don't like ropes is a dangerous slope because they bruise a lot. But you could have a scarf that could be used as a restraint or a pillowcase or something like that. Both of those things can also double as blindfolds. You feel me? Make sure you keep it sexy, you keep it fun, and you keep it safe. Everybody has, again, I said this when I first started this conversation about BDSM, is that everybody has to, is a trust thing. Everybody is a very, you very much have to trust the person that you engage in that type of activity with. Um, Everything has to be consistent. It has to flow. It has to go smoothly. Nobody's gonna be happy if it's not consistent. You feel me? And that's real. Pain can be pleasure. I ain't saying that killing the person is the idea, but sometimes a little pain, you know. Um, like the pain that you need for that type of activity is not beating the person up, but it's just a certain degree of pain. Like, for example, paddling somebody. It's a little bit of pain in that. Oh shit. It's a little bit of pain in that, but not too much that the person can't bear it, and especially if you smack them on their ass or some shit like that. So pain can be good. Pain is definitely it definitely can be good. Um, Aftercare, it is women need to be coddled. Like, it's a major thing to especially if the woman is being the submissive and not the dominant. Um, there's a degree of love that you have to put in afterwards, fellas. You can't just do all of that shit you heard and then, all right, we done, put your pants on and walk out. You have to be engaging. You have to be reassuring. It's a job if you dive into that department, but you just can't get up and just, all right, I'm finished. All right, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Like it can't be like that. So that's why I wouldn't even recommend it for anybody, for anyone who doesn't is not in a solid relationship with another person. Like you can't just be running out here just doing it. You need a solid, committed, consistent person to live that lifestyle with. So it's a few things that you should remember. Kinky sex is what you want it to be. No is no definition on how it should go. You don't necessarily have to do BDSM. Is other things that you could do that could add kink to the situation. Um, but what's very important to remember that you need to be able to communicate with your partner, and it needs to be a communication there. It's not gonna work if y'all just this person has one idea in their brain and you have something totally different in your brain. Again, I said this at the beginning of this conversation. Trust is very important. Um, no trust, it ain't gonna work. Definitely gotta have understanding and last but not least, you definitely have to have patience. You have to have a degree of patience. It's things that you want to happen, and it's two people involved in the situation, and both people have to want the same thing. So be patient. All right. So that's just the little beneficial parts of the kinky sex and some need to knows. Now I'm gonna give y'all some information about some tips, some little guides, guide y'all in the right direction. But first we're gonna take a break. We're gonna hear Crystal one more time. I am gonna play King Knox joint and I'm gonna play funk J Funk Carter's one of his joints. But I'm gonna play this one first. All right, so I'm back. I am back. Um, we're gonna get into the types of some types, different, a few different types of kinky sex to get y'all an idea. And I did want to get back to BDSM, which stands for bondage, discipline, dominance, and submission, right? Or however you want to put it. For the ladies, you probably seen 50 Shades of Grey along them lines. You feel me? Again, you don't need the whole sex room like they have, but you definitely have to have a vivid imagination of what you want to see sexually happen to you and to your partner. And your partner has to be okay with it too. All right. I don't like this one too much, but I've seen it happen in my lifespan. It's called cockholding. And what that is a form of voyeurism where one partner wants to watch their other partner have sex with somebody else. Or some kind of watch, maybe not their partner, but maybe watch another couple have sex, not necessarily jump in, but just be in a room and watch it. So that's cockholding. Again, submission and dominance. Submission and dominance usually is a two-partner thing. One partner being the dominant one, the other partner being the submissive one. It's a physical, mental, emotional, and sexual journey. I'll say that. It takes some strong individuals to fuck with that life. It might be, and it don't have to be like, it could be just like different. You gotta be in different shit. Like my perception is not necessarily that you have to dress up and none of that shit. It just has to be like that serious understand that you do other shit, but that understanding for me mentally is more of an understanding that all right, one of us has to take charge and the other one has to be the one who falls back and lets the other one be in control. You that role can be reversed. Like sometimes the one person could be in charge and then switch it, and then a couple of days later, that same person could be the one that's being the submissive. So it's all on how you decide and define your relationship. Really, it is. But exhibition, um, foreplay, um, somebody who likes to watch sexual intercourse, another form of voyeurism, foreplay, solo masturbations, things of that nature. Also, having sex in public, going to sex clubs, sex websites, or private residence in front of guests. Yeah, like swingers and shit like that. Humiliation play. That's also part of BDSM. So it's like role playing. Like you've seen perhaps where you might have a dominatrix and she's telling her submissive, bark like a dog. And he's yes, ma'am, and he start barking and along them lines. Like again, all imagination. All you is about how you want it to play out. Um and you see what I'm saying? Impact play. Spankings, floggings, whips, um, yeah, that kind of thing. Hard slaps to the buttocks, like spankings. That is what impact play is. I'll get to my bullshit in a minute. And sadomasochism and sadism. That is where the person is being put in a physical pain, but like a more intense. Everybody got their levels of pain that they can take, but an intense level of pain and being humiliated. Again, it goes back to like bark like a dog and all that good stuff. Role play. I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna be Katrina tonight. Hence long week. You know what I mean? But I'm role playing. Maybe your partner is the cop and you're the robber. Maybe y'all the doctors. Maybe the partner is the plumber and the other partner is the lonely house person that needs some work. It could be played out for either one. Male, a woman can be a plumber. It's where your imagination takes it. You feel me? But you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. You can turn into a whole nother person. I'm just saying. Sensory deprivation. So, put the blindfold on, some earplugs or something, tie them up, and then they helpless. They can't move. They can't go anywhere. I've been a victim of this recently, but they can't go anywhere. They can't do anything, and you just take advantage of their vulnerability and just wow them out. Oh my gosh. I don't even like just fucking with their erogenous zones, all that good shit. So the tips I'm gonna get, I got 5 safety tips for kinky sex, and which is know your limits. Establish consent. You feel me? Use safe words. Timing is everything. It is. Oh my goodness, it is. And you're your own king. You gotta make up your own rules as you go. Like I said, each person has to pretty much decide what it is that they need to come out of the situation. And that's real. I keep saying that. I'm gonna keep saying it. That's very important. There's no way you can even practice any of that and not, just be mindful of what's going on. Again, practice safe sex. Make sure that you are doing this kind of stuff with a partner and not just running around town just being a filthy, stinky hoe. Um, so we got a few ideas to throw out there at you, and then we'll keep it moving. So first idea, take it to the mirror. Stand in front of the mirror. Look at yourself while you doing it. Like just you don't know how that look. Look at you, even if like even sometimes you gotta take a look at what you and your partner doing. Period. Just looking at each other, but just looking, not being afraid to look. That's very important. Um, a little dirty talk never hurt nobody. Um, especially during I love talk shit to me. I love that shit. Ice. Keep it icy. Use ice cubes. They do things. It's about talk about that later. But yeah, ice is good. Ice is good. Send erotic text messages to each other or pictures. Make sure this is somebody who you really solid with though. Don't go out there just doing all this stuff because then otherwise you open for some bullshit. Um, this is a personal favorite of mine. I've never tied my spouse up, but I've asked him to tie me up. Ain't nothing wrong with being tied up. You feel me? Uh, it's something extraordinary. You have no clue. Nothing wrong with being blindfolded either. I told y'all that before. Um, Nibbles and bites. See, that's tricky because some people don't know how to nibble and bite too fucking hard, and you want to punch them in their face. But you know what I mean, like nibble a little bit. Um, try some extra relaxing foreplay. Try the tantric sex that I keep telling y'all about. It's real. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I really want to go and study the Kama Sutra. And play dress up. Get cute sometimes. Uh, yeah, get cute sometimes. I'm telling you, getting cute it can be very rewarding. Very, very rewarding. I told y'all about the spankings already. Not wrong with that. Oh, one of my favorites. Not that. Well, yeah, he could do it tonight. He already know what it is underneath the hair. But when my hair is out and I'm wearing my natural hair, that's I love. Oh my, pull my hair. Jeez, jeez, Louise, and get loud. Don't be afraid to make a little noise. That increases the intensity. Um, Masturbate for your partner. Sometimes, that's one of them rules I gotta work on because sometimes I just get so caught up in what's going on, I'll be forgetting. It'd be so good. Um, oh my goodness, Jesus, get ready to get a little bit more racier. So massages, massage candles, hot oils. Or you could be hood and you just use some lotion. Just massages, period. They work for whoever. What else we got? Leave the windows open. That's if you want to be adventurous. You feel me? Let the neighbors see what they might see, and if you loud, they gonna hear you. So they'll be looking out, and then they might look in there and see what y'all got going on. This a form of voyeurism. Uh, again, role playing, play with toys. I used to be weird about talking about my toys with my partner because I never wanted my partner to feel any kind of way about me me having toys. Just I tried it once and it went left. I tried it again and this time it actually was cool. Like, all right, that's it. That's what you know what I mean. Like, and it was cool. Fellas, the whole concept of her getting toys is so that she'll never violate in no kind of way. You might not always be ready to provide the dingling, so she got to do what she got to do. Nothing personal. It's just, it be like that sometimes. We get horny, y'all can beat y'all dicks. We can't do that. So that's why the toys are necessary. Um, I mean, y'all got toys too. Again, I say go look and you'll find them. Try new positions. Never forget about oral sex. Oral sex is a beautiful thing. Take a hot steamy shower together. Um, Again, play with the toys. And with all that get well no, actually I would like to get a swing and maybe I would like to get a sex pillow. I don't know. Make movies together. Some of y'all are afraid of this, but try anal sex. I ain't saying you gotta do it all the time, just try it. You might like it. Watch porn. Do it in public. I'd be scared of the public situation. Not to say that I've never done it in public because I totally have, but I'd be scared of like being in public and somebody. I'm paranoid when it comes to that. So it's like weird. Like I'm really, really I'm really, really, really afraid of that. Cough up the panties or don't wear panties at all, ladies. That works a lot. Wear some lingerie for them. You know, they want you to be cute for them too. They want you. I mean, they want you to work for them too. Find pleasure in the fridge. Like, you know, get some things and put it on each other and lick it off. You know what I'm saying. Threesomes kind of on the line about them. I've had a threesome before, but I'm weird about that because weird stuff starts happening when you bring other people into your situation. You feel me? So I'll be like, I'm really leery about those. And those are my tips for the night. I put that's on the list because it is a way to keep it spicy. You bring somebody else into the situation and y'all all get down. Now, like I said, it could be tricky because sometimes people ask for things and they don't necessarily want what it is that they asking for, which is all the way crazy. And then they get it and they start losing their minds, right? Then you have the few people that's like, all right, cool, I'm right with this and everything, cool. You feel me? But threesomes are tricky. Because you got the worst case scenario where somebody gets in their feelings about the scenario, the situation at hand. Be it the man, be it the woman, be it the other woman. Most niggas don't want a threesome with another nigga there. So be it the other woman. But somewhere along the lines, somebody's feelings is gonna get involved. They're gonna feel some kind of way about something. I'm not saying what it's gonna be, but something's gonna go down and somebody in that situation is not gonna be happy. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I prefer it not be me. You feel me? So I'm a little wary about those kind of scenarios, but it is a definite great way to add some kink to your relationship. So now we're gonna show some love real quick. I'm gonna play both of these videos. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna play both of these videos. I'm gonna play this one first, and then I'm gonna play this video first. Then I'm gonna show some love. Then I'm gonna play the other video, and then I'm gonna close it out. You know what I mean? That's how we going to do it tonight. So I want to show some love to King Knox. He always come through, show love, and I appreciate all of it. You know what I mean? Like show love. I love to show love to people who show love to me. So shout out to King Knox. Check this out. 5 fingers.
Already know what it is, yo. Parleone, you already know what it is, yo. I gave these niggas a pack for the corona. Bump the tunes while you drinking your yak, smoke for the stoners. Yeah. King Joppy tape by drop, that was a bonus. Yeah. Straight dope for these niggas, I had to turn up. Back to back classic, nigga, ain't no hold up. Nah. Still king, damn, I'm shining. You know what? Let me grind the stone that I got straight to a diamond. Shake the play up for a minute, change up the climate. Speed the process up, I'm dropping another one. 5 fingers to death, ooh, I'm killing another one. Feel blessed just to continue. I'm pushing for the number one spot, so what's on the menu? Got skills, still paying the bills. Just address me as the king, King Knox is the gangster grill. Slow motion, just keep me the trill. Smoke a lot of weed and right, I got the power to build. Been getting it in, pen sharp in the steel, nigga. It's the 5 fingers of death, you hear in your ear. My shit is HD, nigga, I'm making it clear. It's the 5 fingers of death, you hear in your ear. My shit is HD, nigga, I'm making it clear, yeah. King Knox, Baliani, yeah. King Knox, y'all right. 5 fingers of death, kid. Yeah. Yeah. Let me take you to the West side, we still in this bitch. Yeah, you know let's go. West side, yeah. It's the 5 fingers of death, you hear in your ear. My shit is HD, nigga, I'm making it clear. Right out.
I'm back. Listen, I just got some news while we was on the little video break that someone else I interviewed not too long ago. Matter of fact, that was the video before the last that was the podcast before the last podcast. He just sent me a message telling me that he is shooting a video, so I can't wait for that to come out. So we'll have some more music adding to the podcast because I have permission to use all of the videos that I use on this podcast. So I can't wait to share, debut that video as well. I'm proud. And I like that they be calling, hit me up like, sis, we got an exclusive. Yes, give it to me. But we about to show some love real quick. Hold on. Yes, give me all the exclusive videos. I'm ready. I want to be the first one to share. I like it. I mean, not the first one because they always on their tip first, but first one with a platform. Yes, Hunty. Yes, I love to be the first one to share shit. Y'all, so I'm about to share my listening audience love because they listen, they come through. They show me love. Hold on, let me get my mouse together. This mouse is crazy. It's time for one Nina. And I'm trying not to get rid of it because I love it so much, but it's hurting my whole things and I don't have time for it right now. So we just going to do this. Sorry, y'all. So officially, we are in 16 countries and 104 cities. I love it. And I appreciate my listening audience very, very much because they are loyal and they hold it down. First and foremost, let me shout out to the United States. I love you guys. You are amazing. France, I'm coming. You're amazing. Germany, I love you too. I want to go there too. Netherlands, I want to see you. Spain, I want to see you too. The Philippines, I want to see you too. Belgium, Australia, Mexico, South Africa, United Kingdom, Canada, Hong Kong. Hold on. I would actually want to visit a lot of these places. Ireland, Nepal, and Mauritius. I hope I said it right. I don't know if I said that right, but I hope I did. If I cannot pronounce the name of this city, I will not try to act like I know how to pronounce it. I'm just going to tell you where another part of where it is, what city, another part of the city name, so you'll know. France, you already know I love you guys. I will never butcher the name of this city. I love you. Thank you. I love you so much. San Jose, California, day ones. I love you guys so much. Spring Valley, Nevada. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Columbus, Ohio. Thanks. I love you. Washington, Virginia. Thank you guys. I love you. Baltimore, Maryland. All day. I love you. Thanks so much. North Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you. I love you so much. Norton Shores, Michigan. I love you too. Ashburn, Virginia. I love you, babies too. Chicago, Illinois. Shout out to the shot. I love you, babies too. Boardman, Oregon. I thank you and I love you. Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to the A and I love you too. Philly, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I love you guys too. You are amazing. I just could kiss your little cheeks. All right, Frankfurt. I see y'all on the creeping on to come up. Thank you, Frankfurt. Boulder City, Nevada. Thank you so much. I love you guys. South Holland. I don't know how to say the name of the other part of the city, but thank you, South Holland. Western Cape, nah, I'm not gonna do it. But thank you, Western Cape, Sydney, South Wales, Sydney, New South Wales. That's in Australia. Thank you. McKinney, Texas. Thank you. Flagging Me, Florida. Florida. Thank you. I love you. Pikesville, Maryland. Thank you. I love you. Essex, Maryland. Thank you. I love you. Atworth, Georgia. Thank you. I love you. Love you, baby. Sykeston, Missouri. I love you, babies. Hold on. We get ready to get the list together. It's longer. It's longer. All right, where did I leave her? Okay, I left off from Sexton. Ho, Ohio. Thank you, babies. I love you. Randallstown, Maryland. Thank you. I love you. Astor, Florida. Thank you. I love you. San Juan, Metro Manila, because there is always a thrill in Manila. I love you, babies. Thank you. Berlin. Thank you, babies. I love you. Munich, Bavaria. I love you. Thank you. Gunzenhausen, Bavaria. Thank you. Longmount, Colorado. Thank you. Brussels. I'm not going to butcher the top half of this, but Brussels capital. Thank you. Birmingham, Alabama. Thank you. St. Peters, Missouri. Thank you. Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Thank you. Grayson, New York. Thank you. Westchester, Illinois. Thank you. Oh, love you, babies. Thanks. Broomfield, Colorado. Thank you. I love you. Bend, Oregon. Thank you. I love you. Washington, D.C. Thank you. I love you. Los Lunas, New Mexico. Thank you. I love you. San Ramon, California. Thank you. I love you. Decatur, Alabama. Thank you. I love you. Richmond Hill, Ontario, Canada. Thank you. I love you. Delano, California. Thank you. I love you. Volendam, South Holland. Thank you. I love you. Gaithersburg, Maryland. Thank you, babies. I love you. Lakeshore, Florida. Thank you. I love you. Salem, Virginia. Thank you. I love you. Woodlawn, Maryland. Thank you. I love you. Ruston, Virginia. Thank you. I love you. Port Louis. That's in Africa. Thank you. I love you. Stonecrest, Georgia. Thank you. I love you. Lenore, North Carolina. Thank you. I love you. Reading, Pennsylvania. Thank you. I love you. Irvine, Kentucky. Thank you. I love you. Miami, Florida. Thank you. I love you. Newport News. I'm getting tongue tied. Newport News, Virginia. Thank you, babies. I love you. Lake Stevens, Washington. Thank you. I love you. Puller, Georgia. Thank you. I love you. Poughkeepsie, New York. Thank you. I love you. Hialeah Gardens, Florida. Thank you. I love you. Suitland, Maryland. Thank you. I love you. Reynoldsburg, Ohio. Thank you. I love you. Birmingham, Michigan. Thank you. I love you. Massachusetts. I will never butcher the name of this city, but thank you, Massachusetts. I love you. Norfolk, Virginia. I love you. Andalusia. I love you. Thank you. I'm not gonna butcher that either. Ferndale, Maryland. I love you. Hamtramck, Michigan. I don't know if I said that right. Thank you. I love you. Marion, Ohio, Marion, Indiana. Thank you. I love you. Aspen Hill, Maryland. Thank you. I love you. Memphis, Tennessee. Go Memphis. Thank you. I love you. Ashburn, Georgia. Thank you. I love you. Columbus, Georgia. Thank you. I love you. Bellevue, Washington. Thank you. I love you. St. Matthews, Kentucky. Thank you. I love you. Claremont, North Carolina. Thank you. I love you. Malden, South Carolina. Thank you. I love you. Clemens, North Carolina. Thank you. I love you. Morelos, Mexico. You know, I'm not getting ready to play with y'all. I said I'm coming to Mexico, and I want to laugh. I want to laugh. Bloxwick, England. Thank you. I love you. Beverly, Massachusetts. Thank you. I love you. Lake Butler, Florida. Thank you. I love you. Haslett, Michigan. Thank you. I love you. Chesapeake, Virginia. Thank you. I love you. Valencia, Spain. Thank you. I love you. Norton, Burton, Michigan. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get it together, y'all. ARP, Texas. Thank you. I love you. Hong Kong, Central and Western. Thank you. I love you. Norwood, Ohio. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Chandler, Arizona. Thank you. I love you. Tabasco, Mexico. Thank you. I love you. Tucson, Arizona. Thank you. I love you. Frisco, Texas. Thank you. I love you. Dallas, Texas. Thank you. I love you. I do. You guys are amazing. Dublin, Ireland. Thank you. I love you. Brussels, the capital. Thank you. I love you. Kathmandu, because my name is Kat. I love you. Thank you. Central Kathmandu, to be specific. Plainfield, Indiana. Thank you. I love you. Flint, Michigan. Thank you. I love you. Pearland, Texas. Thank you. I love you. And Bone Air, Virginia. Thank you. I love you. Every time this list is getting longer and longer. And so please forgive me in advance if I get tongue tied, but I am going to show my love regardless. I'm going to show them love because they show me so much love. So I don't mind going through the list. I don't know past if we get past, I don't know that if we get past 200 cities, I'm gonna be able to keep calling it out. So I think at that point I'll just be doing country by country. Um, but for right now, we're gonna keep the momentum going. I got a time point of when I'm gonna stop calling out every city. But for right now, we're gonna keep calling out all the cities too. It's fun, and I like to see all the places that tune in to the show and listen. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are awesome. You're freaking amazing. Um, I love you guys. You're amazing. So that's why I show my love the way I show my love. Now I want to play one more video. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is Juice tonight, though. For right now. Let's see what the night brings. I got plans to practice all of the stuff I just preached to y'all tonight. Kinky sex, yes. Hold on. Listen to this. Of course, I had to show some love. Of course, I said I was going to do that tonight. I scratched my head, my forehead, but whatever. Um, let me say this. It, for as long as I can do this, I will do this. Then who knows? The sky's the limit. But those who definitely show me love, I'm showing them love all day. Shout out to Funky A Productions for showing me love. Shout out to King Knox for showing me love. Shout out to Truly Him because he get ready to drop some love really soon. So I'm excited about that. I rise with the people that rock with me. And that's all I'm gonna say today. Now, tonight's advice, remember, now I'm about to go do and practice exactly what the fuck I preach. I'm gonna go do the same thing. I'm gonna do that tonight. So what I'm telling y'all is this: go get your spouse if y'all don't live together, or go to your spouse's house, or have your spouse come in your house and have some fucking kinky sex. One time for me. It'll change your life. That's all I'm gonna say. Stop being prude. Stop holding back. Release your inhibitions. You feel me? Go have some kinky ass, amazing sex. That's my advice for the night. That is my lesson for the night. Is your I wish Rashawn was here so I could tell him as your sex ed teacher. That's my advice for the night. Go have some kinky ass fucking sex. And with that being said, I'm out to break out. I got plans. I don't know about y'all, but I know about me.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Labora Lee, a.k.a. Kat. It's me, and I am the host of Ambitiously the Podcast. I need y'all to tune in every Monday night at 9:30 for Media Monday, where we discuss trending topics. And you can tune in every Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. for Wet Wednesdays, where the adults come to play. Find us on our Facebook page or our YouTube page, Ambitiously the Podcast. And if you can't watch either one, you can download us on all streaming sites.
So now that I have taught my today's lesson in sex ed, I'm gonna bid you guys adieu. I have plans myself tonight, and I need to tend to some stuff that I need to tend to. And with that being said, good night. Love you guys. Getting out of here. If it let me out.